Come here, my sweet child. Sit on Grandma's lap. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about 3 mouse cousins who lived very far apart. It's a very funny story, so listen closely, okay? Little ones, there's no place like home. Once upon a time, long, long ago, there were 3 mouse cousins who were the best of friends. The first lived in the deep mountains, the second in the golden countryside, and the youngest in the sparkling city. One day, they started bragging. My home is the best, so they decided to visit each other's houses to see who was right. The first trip? Jewel-like mountains and Mr. Wild Boar. First, they went to the mountain mouse's home. Oh, it was like a fairy tale. When they woke up, dewdrops like crystal jewels were on every leaf, and pretty mushrooms were popping their heads out from under the trees. They woke up to the songs of birds and the sound of the bubbling stream, while squirrel friends waved hello with acorns. But suddenly, a wild boar as big as a house appeared, huffing and puffing. The country mouse and city mouse screamed, "Yikes, a monster!" and hid behind a tree, shivering. But do you know what the mountain mouse said? "Hey, Mr. Boar, these are my cousins, so go easy on them." Can you believe he was friends with a wild boar? However, the city mouse was so scared that he couldn't sleep a wink. In the pitch-black night, he saw a long, hairy monster chasing him and ran away crying. But it turned out to be his own long tail. Grandma always giggles at that part. On the last night in the forest, the mountain mouse invited his forest friends, and together with the country mouse and the city mouse, they all enjoyed a wonderful, happy forest feast. The second trip, sunset paths and the corn feast. Next, they headed to the country mouse's house. The endless golden fields were truly beautiful. The 3 mice rode bicycles along the narrow paths, feeling the cool breeze on their faces. In the evening, they ate fresh, crunchy corn under a blazing red sunset. It felt so healthy and peaceful. But the very next morning, the hard work began. Oh, my aching back! I'm going to collapse before I even get a bite of breakfast. The mountain mouse and city mouse had to carry heavy grains all day until their backs felt like they would break. I thought it was peaceful here, but living in the country takes a lot of hard work, they huffed. The third trip, dazzling night views and machine monsters. Finally, they went to the city mouse's house. At night, the whole city twinkled with lights like scattered diamonds. They invited all their city friends and threw a fancy wine and cheese party. The cake was so sweet and delicious. But the next day, a huge commotion broke out when they went to the department store. The silver snake's attack. The mice accidentally tried to walk down an upward escalator. The country mouse shouted, "Why is the ground in the city so impatient?" as he ran and ran in place. People thought the mice were working out at a gym. The round ghost. When they got home, a robot vacuum came toward them, humming loudly. The mountain mouse screamed, "A possessed millstone is attacking," and scurried up the curtains, refusing to come down all night. Our own home is the best. On the last day of the trip, a scary cat suddenly appeared and tried to pounce on the 3 cousins. They barely managed to squeeze into a tiny hole, gasping for breath. Then they looked at each other and smiled. The city mouse, who was more afraid of wild boars than cars, went back to his fancy lights. The country mouse, who missed his peaceful fields, went back to his golden farm. The mountain mouse, who was terrified of robot vacuums, went back to his cool forest. Little ones, dewdrops are pretty and wine is tasty, but the place where your feet feel most comfortable and your heart can truly rest is your own home. Now, my sweet child, do you understand? No matter how many wonderful places there are, the best place in the world is our home, where our family is.
Shall we travel to our own happy paradise in our dreams now? Good night, my little one.